On the scrimmage and so forth. You know, first official work scrimmage-wise, little light work today. Just kind of talk about what the overall impression from what you saw today.
Well, first of all, this was the hottest day we've had, and I think we felt the effects of the heat about midway through practice. And you know, you got to do a good job of getting you guys, they're keeping their legs up under them, because again, this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. We got a lot of time before the first game, so we got to continue to work on our conditioning. And I thought we battled through it okay. But it's good to have a hot day every now and then, just so we can start getting used to it. So I thought we melted a little bit at times. I thought we tackled well on defense for the first time of taking guys down to the ground, and then offensively I thought we really ran the ball well today. So there's some good things. The special teams are coming along nicely. Carson Griffinkamp has really stepped up his operation, so I'm real pleased with that. We're still hunting for a deep snapper. That is a cause of concern for us at this time. So we got a lot of work to do. We'll go in there, check the film out, make the corrections, and then get back after it tomorrow and try to be a little better tomorrow than we were today.
I know you're not close to naming a quarterback, but just talk about that position overall and how they did today and how they've been progressing.
First of all, you know, we got two guys that we feel like we got a chance to win with, and KD and CJ Bennett. Both of those guys have been around the program for a few years. They know what's expected of them. Again, we're just looking for consistent effort out of those guys. You know, I think we're turning the ball over too much. We're trying to force it. Now, some of that's we're not on the same page with the receivers, and that'll come over time. But I've been pleased with their work ethic. They're both good leaders. They got good grasp of what we're trying to do. The key is we just got to get the other 10 guys on the same page with them.
And they threw some good balls today.
Yeah, no, we did some good things on offense. Don't get me wrong. I thought we ran it really well. And but again, whoever's going to take the first snaps game one will be the most consistent performer throughout the course of camp. And right now, they're having too many highs and lows. We're looking for them to even that out somewhat.
Specifically, Kadarius Davis, the only guy on the defensive backfield coming back with any experience. Talk about what kind of pressure or expectations, or however you want to talk about that, puts on him coming into the season.
Well, Kadarius has really, you know, become a good leader on the football team. You know, he played a lot last season. Through these first 5 practices, I think he's much improved now than he was last season. He's such a good person, works hard. We're expecting a lot out of him.
He talked about being the senior and the fact that there's no one else in the backfield with any playing time. He knows what he has to do, but talk about the concern about having guys that really haven't been out there yet.
Well, that is the thing that excites me, and it concerns me a great deal. At a lot of the positions we have a lot of, I won't say youth, because we have a lot of junior college players that came in, a lot of new players to our system, but with that, there's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of untapped potential there that we got to get out of those guys. So it's very important they do a great job of learning throughout these next few days of camp and transpose that over to the field and show us what they can do. And then once we do that, as coaches, we got to find out what we do best, and that's what we got to go into the season with.
You also talked about the defensive line getting going. Travis talked about it's just going to take effort, just going to take getting out there and playing to get that done for that group.
Well, it is. It comes down to reps, and we get a lot of reps at practice. And you know, again, our goal is just to get a little better each and every day, and I think we've done that up to this point. But the big thing, we talked about it earlier with the quarterbacks. With every position group, we got to have a consistently good effort each and every day. And if we continue to do those things, we'll be ready when the time comes.
And specifically with the defensive line and the linebackers, with the way the game is, shorter drops by the quarterback, a lot of quicker routes, it's really important they get off the ball and really control the line.
Yeah, you know, one thing that's hurt us is we hadn't had a really good pass rush. We got to dial up pass rushes. So our 3-down guys got to get better push up the middle and try to disrupt the quarterback's vision. Again, at times we do a good job of it, at times we don't. That's something that we're constantly stressing to the guys. Disrupt the quarterback's vision and good things will happen for our defense.
And last one, overall, just kind of the first step with the scrimmage today, first step of settling a little bit more of the depth chart and seeing who's made their move or who hasn't made their move.
Yeah, well, you know, we have a pretty good idea going into today, and I'm sure after we watch the film that there'll be a few guys that will move up, a few guys that move down. But the big thing is we start limiting who we think is going to be on the special teams. You know, there's some guys that we got on some special teams right now that probably won't travel, so we got to start whittling that depth chart down as well.